Join us as we deep dive into the new One Piece Season 2 trailer. But can it deliver on fan expectations?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Did you know that One Piece has captured the hearts of millions? And it's now set to return with its highly anticipated second season. No? Okay. We got you covered here. Let's watch it together.
All right, let's get started.
Everything I've done,
Those look cool.
everywhere I go.
Yeah, look at the graphics. It's insane.
Yeah, the stage
for the
setting
One
is
Piece.
insane. Sure, it looks like they spent a lot of money on budgeting.
The fans
What is
definitely
that?
like that scene.
Okay, we got all the characters back. Yo.
Intro. This one too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Very cool, very cool. Lots of high energy, tension.
Look at the makeup. They really.
Yeah, I mean, man, they spent a lot of money in season one. I remember that. Because I think between world building and setting up the character costume. Probably CGI as well, right?
Look at that scene.
Hey, let's go into the Grand Line. And season 3?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
They already started.
That's cool.
All right, let's discuss it. So the title of this season is actually going to be Into the Grand Line. So it looks like they're basically wanting to make it more known that the group is moving into the next page of the series. And this is a very important one too, because in season 2, it's set around Alabasta, which is kind of like a Persian, like sand-based town, which we all know. But they're also going to introduce other islands like Logtown, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, and Drum Island. So that's what we expect so far out of this season, from what we can see in this trailer.
Wow, there's going to be a lot to cover in this season then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it could be more. This is just what the trailer's showing, but there's probably going to be other trailers to come, which will show more.
So are all those islands considered the Grand Line?
Yes, all these islands are in the Grand
So
Line.
that makes a lot more sense. All right.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah.
I'm a One Piece newbie.
Yeah, we're moving into the next area of like it's going to get really exciting. So yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the trailer had that vibe throughout the whole thing. Like, it had a lot of tension,
Yes.
a lot of like energy going on.
This is
so-
why in the trailer they wanted you to see multiple locations, right? They showed you the town, they showed you the cactus area. So they're basically hinting that the team is now forming a team and they're moving forward. So
Very
it's
cool.
Really, really well done.
Yeah, it'd be really neat to see them actually coerced, or like as a union, as a group this time. Because the first season was all of them kind of like
Exactly.
getting the boys together.
It was them all getting together, but there's still a few members left, which we'll discuss in a second.
All right, well, let's get into some challenges and expectations that the fans have for this newest season, including the pressure to live up to the original anime and manga.
Absolutely, yeah. So I don't know about the pace in this one because they're going to be introducing a lot of other characters. So that's one of the talks right now.
Yeah.
Is are they going to fit the correct pace? So that way, everyone's up to date. Everyone understands what's actually happening.
Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest challenges they are going to have with this whole live action, right? They've had it with season 1 and season 2 because you're crunching so much of the source material down to just a season. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't season 1 like the first 2-3 seasons of the anime?
Yeah, it was probably like a 50 or 100 episodes of the
That's
anime.
crazy. So there you go. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to condense down 50 to 100 episodes in a 9-10 episode season.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you. So we have to see how many episodes they're gonna give us, and I think they're probably already filming a season 3 for that reason. So perhaps they're not trying to crunch too much and just trying to like make it a little bit like, oh, this part goes into this part, like to get like seamlessly move through to the next season.
I mean, they did season one so well, and honestly, the fact that the original like creator is involved heavily in this is really what makes it seem so seamless and like poppy. Well, how it's coming out.
Yeah, Oda's a genius. Like,
Yeah, like how it's coming out in live action, like how well it's being done, the transition from an anime to a live action.
yeah. Some parts in season one I didn't like. Some of the costumes I didn't like. Some of the CGI I didn't like. So that kind of like segues into this season too. Like what the concerns everyone had was with Tony Chopper, since he's a reindeer, he's not a human. So everyone was wondering like how was Chopper going to translate into,
Live action.
exactly. And then Dory and Brogy, which is also shown in the trailer, the giants, how are they going to translate into the live action as well? But so what we can see, it looks phenomenal. I mean, the money they spent or the money they're going to spend, it's a lot. And probably based off like how good season one did.
Yeah, I consider season one more of a litmus test. I think that was like, like any TV show or series when it first comes out and debuts. Season one, really, it's like a whole pilot in its sense, right? I know we call the first episode a pilot, but really season one's a pilot for them to really gauge how much attraction and attention this is going to pull. And then that sets the whole budget moving forward. So hopefully they have a much bigger budget, they'll have better CGI creators on this version or this season, and they'll pull it off. But I know that's one of the biggest concerns right now I've seen online as well, is that as One Piece keeps going further down its rabbit hole, it gets more and more wackier.
Oh yeah, it gets crazier.
So like are they going to really be able to CGI or bring that like out of into the live action, that outside the box kind of feel that One Piece has.
Which what made the anime so great, because there are some characters which are known to some of the fans. They're very different from the typical like male or female dynamic, and they're very strange looking. Some of them have like oversized heads that are just like enormous. Okay. So like, how are they going to bring that into the live action? Are we going to see some character with like a head that's 5 times the size of other characters? Because it's like kind of their identity. Like that's that character's identity.
They did a good job with that one character in the first season, the one that shoots a boomerang. Pardon me. But he has that long nose in the anime, right?
Yes,
and
exactly.
they carried that pretty well over. So I kind of have some hope for them. And, and some of the villains in the first season were really well done too, with how wacky they normally are. So
yeah, like Arlong was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought Arlong's makeup
way better than I thought it would be, for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was really sick how they did Arlong.
Yeah.
Like the design of him and everything.
Exactly. So I was impressed. So maybe you're right. Maybe they will figure out how to do it. Maybe they'll shrink the heads down,
I have
tone
some faith.
things down. Yeah, let's have some faith in it for sure. But trust me, the characters get wacky, really wacky.
I think one of the things I read too was like right into they go into this new season. There's a scene where like the walls of that mountain or that island that they're headed to are supposed to be like so many meters long. Like it's like a skyscraper height. Kind of, and they did a good job portraying that. It's the opening scene when you see the boat coming up to the mountain.
Oh yeah.
Like
they have to go over it.
They got to go over it through like a river, right? That scales up through.
Exactly.
All right, Ghost. Well, let's highlight some key moments in character development in this new trailer release.
Absolutely. I would say one of the most important parts was when they showed Logtown. It looked amazing, by the way. The graphics, the town, the setting was really good. But when they get there, it's actually during a festival which celebrates Roger's death. So Roger, being the king of the pirates, he died in that town. He was executed for all the things that he's done, for getting One Piece and all the trouble.
Being a pirate.
Yeah. So there's a part in the trailer where Luffy comes up to where he was executed, the platform, and you can see the ladder going up. And, I believe he says he's going to be the king of the pirates during that part. Or he's going to find One Piece, one of the two. But it's a very, very important part because this season is supposed to introduce the beginning of Luffy's actual journey when he gets to that town and he witnesses the festival that they're throwing. So, yeah, it's a very, very important part. And, obviously they're introducing Vivi. They're introducing the king of Alabasta. Oh. So that was important.
Yeah, I saw a lot of new characters in the trailer.
Yeah, Vivi was in the trailer as well. And then you have Nico Robin. When she bursts through the door and you see all the roses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite, so people are going to go crazy for that one.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job with Logtown. I mean, we only saw one scene in that trailer, but the stage or the production value of how they set up that town looks pretty good. Like it looks almost something like out of like Universal Studios of how you do a Harry Potter world or something like
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Like,
I mean, look at
mad realistic.
Nico's outfit.
Yeah.
Fire. Like
Yeah, very
that
cool.
outfit's fire.
Very cool. Yeah, and I like that Captain Smoke guy. It was dope.
Yes.
He had the 2 cigars, and he
Smoke.
still looked like a badass, with the cigars.
Yeah, so Smoke was shown in the trailer. Yeah, he had his 2 cigars. He had his original white hair. He looked great, phenomenal, exactly how he should look, as everyone knows.
I was worried he was gonna look a little cheesy, with the double cigar thing, but he still looks
Exactly.
pretty intimidating.
Now, we have to see how they create his abilities, right? Because his abilities are smoke. He can turn into smoke and do all these other cool things. But we have to see how they do that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Now, one thing I did hope was going to be on the trailer was them showing Crocodile.
Oh no, yeah.
Crocodile's a star.
They didn't give that out.
Yeah, he's the actual true star of this season, the actual well-established actor. We have Joe Manganiello. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But either way, he's a star. He's from many other shows. I know him from True Blood. I love that show, and he was in there, and he was definitely one of the highlights of that show. So yeah, we introduced Joe into the One Piece verse. So it's gonna be nice. So one thing that's really buzzing with fans right now is the outfits. People really like the selection they chose for this season, especially so what we've seen so far. Because in the trailer, they're in multiple outfits, right?
Yeah, they actually are. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
I noticed that too.
And Nico Robin definitely stole the show when she came through the door with her outfit, and she's definitely trending right now on X.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, absolutely. So that Nico's great. She's a great addition, especially to this season, and she's very important to this season as well, because she has a lot to do with Alabasta in general, and then Crocodile as well. But yeah, you got to stay tuned and see what happens next, especially her abilities. I don't know how they're going to make that happen. She's the most complicated, as everyone knows, the most complicated abilities, like creating hands out of anywhere. Let's hope they really don't mess that up.
Well, guys, let us know your thoughts. What are you guys most excited about right now with this trailer release? What's got you going? Drop a comment below.
Absolutely. So before we talk about the impact of this season, please make sure you subscribe and smash that bell. So how do you think this season will impact the whole, what Netflix is trying to do here?
Again, I'm a One Piece newbie. I haven't had time to watch the anime. It's just so long, right? So I wanted to see the recaps, but it's still very long. So this is really my first introduction to the One Piece universe, and it's great so far. I really like how they have done the transition from the anime to the live action. I think it's phenomenal. All the actors really feel like they're doing the roles right and justice, from at least what I could tell and what I've been hearing from feedback from other people that are big diehard fans. But I think hopefully, I'm hopeful that they'll just keep the momentum from the first season going on here. Like just the excitement, the tension, and the wackiness that all was, the One Piece first season. So
Exactly. And you're really the person they're trying to impress, right? It's not the original fans. They already have our hearts, but they're trying to get you to get on board, with what they have to give you as far as the amazing story they created. So if you look at X, a lot of the posts that Netflix has been dropping right now, they've been posting the posters, they've been posting the trailers. You will see tons of comments of new people asking, how was season 1? It's trending hard right now. So I feel that the impact of season 2 is going to be really big compared to season 1. And we're going to bring in new fans and new people to, experience what we already know is to be a great series.
So what do you guys think? Will season 2 live up to all the expectations? Let us know by leaving a like and a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care.